working for you. CBS 6 News at 6 starts now.
Captured after a year-long manhunt, Alexander Hill, the man recently charged with killing 3 women and a small child in Petersburg. Hill was arrested in Buffalo, New York this morning, and the family of those women killed was notified this morning. I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
I'm Candace Burns in for Stephanie Roshan. We have complete coverage for you tonight. First, Jon Burkett is at the Petersburg Police Department, where a news conference wrapped up less than an hour ago. So, Jon, what's the latest?
A very pleased Chief of Police, John Dixon, Candace, thanking the U.S. Marshals Service for their unwavering support during what's been more than a year's search for Alexander Hill Jr., a quadruple murder suspect. Marshals say they've been chasing lead after lead, tip after tip, most of them not fruitful until this morning around 10:30 in the Buffalo, New York area, where a tipster led them to a soup kitchen, a church soup kitchen in that area. Marshals say it took a while to confirm it was actually Alexander Hill Jr.
For the first couple of hours, he did not maintain who he was or an identity. Upon taking fingerprints sometime shortly after 3 p.m. this afternoon, fingerprints positively identified him as a fugitive wanted from the city of Petersburg.
Commonwealth Attorney Cassandra Burns saying this is a giant step in the right direction, but they have a lot of work to do in this case. Hill is due in a Buffalo federal court on April 30th. Working for you in Petersburg tonight, Jon Burkett, CBS 6 News.
Thank you, John. And now take a live look at Harding Street, where the family's home was located before it was burned out and those bodies discovered inside. Pauline Wilkins, 67, Vicky Chavis and Ansar, 46, both died from sharp force injuries. And then also found were Tanique Chavis, 22 years old, and Delver Chavis, who was 2 years old. All 4 of those bodies recovered there. The house now taken away, of course, after that fire. Family members, as you can imagine, very emotional today. And as that news conference was going on this afternoon, other family members gathered there where the home stood. Our senior reporter Wayne Covil spoke to them there. And Wayne, what was the mood?
Bill, family members started gathering at that site about 2 this afternoon after hearing that Alexander Hill had been arrested. Now, family members tell me while the arrest will start with the healing process, they understand that it will not bring back their loved ones. Now, right now, the family gathering at that site where 4 generations of one family were killed last April and where a nationwide manhunt for Hill got underway. Now, Hill was arrested around 10 this morning in Buffalo, New York. His last confirmed sighting the day after the murders in Rocky Mount, North Carolina at an Amtrak station. Hill was the ex-boyfriend of a woman who lived at that house but was not home at the time of the incident. Police say after breaking into the home, Hill set that house on fire. It was torn down just a few months ago, but family members still consider it a sacred spot with fond memories of what they call Grandma's house and say it's fitting to gather there today.
I'm just so happy about it. Like, I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm happy, sad, and rejoiced because it won't bring my 4 family members back.
Again, family members tell me that they no longer have to look over their shoulder. They no longer fear for their lives. And they have told me in the past that they were fearful for their lives that Alexander Hill would come back. Not the case now. He is behind bars without bond, expected back here at least in a few weeks. Reporting live from the Petersburg Police Department in Petersburg, working for you, Wayne Covil, CBS 6 News.
Thank you, Wayne. CBS 6 was the first to tell you about this breaking news story through our smartphone app. You can stay informed with your news and your weather by downloading both apps. They're free, and you can get them on your Android and your Apple